Hey, it's Bob Desmond here. Sunday morning, I think it's the 22nd of June, 2025. And I'm out on the trails at Lake Louisa once again, testing my injured leg. And I'm just kind of shocked. I'm on trail 53 to 54 to 55. This is a common hiking trail, and the grass is, I can almost not distinguish the trail. Grass is 3 feet high here. I just called the ranger station to let them know, and you know, he said, well, I need to get on the mower and get it knocked down. Well, you know, one of the beautiful things about Lake Louisa that I love are the many trails. You know, over 20 miles, well over 20 miles. They don't give you an exact number, but I've hiked them all through the last 6 years. And this is insane. I just came out here. Figured I'd come out in the hot sun because it's early. There's the sun. And of course I wouldn't do this if it was even 9 or 10 o'clock. But I haven't been out here for a while on this trail. And I was feeling adventurous this morning. So you can see how long it is. This is a trail that is used. It's the entrance to the trail is right across from the campground dumpsters, so you can't miss it. And of course my feet are soaking wet, which is fine. I've been on the trail like not even 10 minutes. And I'm not going to stay out here long because it's, you know, it's going to be very, very hot. There's a nice tree to hide under. But yeah, you can see this is insane. It's so long. And a lot of times when I come out here and hike, I do find trails that haven't been cut for a while. But as you can see here, it's indistinguishable, really. I know I'm on the trail because I've done it before several times, but I'm probably going to go out and come back. Now here it's been trampled a little bit, but temperature right now I would say is 80. It's going to be in the 90s today. It's about, let me widen this out just a little. It's about 8:20 in the morning, something like that. So anyway, it's a beautiful morning. Not a cloud in the sky. This will be my second hike since the recovery of my left torn calf. And I also have a right torn meniscus right now, but I can live with it. Okay, so now I'm coming up to a trail sign, and I actually have to pull out my map because I don't usually come from this direction. Let me just see where I am. If I can open it here with one hand. Okay. So, let me see where this is going. It's going to 55. Interesting. That's going to take me back to the equestrian area. I think what I'll do here is stay left Where am I? Am I at 54? Yeah, I'm at 54. Okay, I'll take a left. I'll just keep going left. I'll just do a big loop here and go back to my vehicle. It looks to me like a 2-mile hike. Anyway, not great conditions here, grass-wise. And I did talk. I'm not afraid to speak up. I do it in a very respectful way. But, you know, I know the Florida State Park system doesn't have a lot of money, but still, there should be somebody monitoring the maintenance of these trails. And I remember a beautiful butterfly just went by. I remember having a chat with Rachel, who is the manager of the park. Last year, she was at the guard shack one morning when I pulled in. She's a very nice, intelligent young woman, and she lives here with her husband, but she's the boss. And I talked to her about the trail maintenance, and her response was, well, one of the great things about Lake Louisa State Park is we have a lot of trails, but one of the bad things about Lake Louisa State Park is those trails have to be maintained, and you know, we only have so much resources. Okay, so essentially she was, in a very nice way, patronizing me. And I get it. A lot of people don't want to come out and hike in the sun. I'm an anomaly. I like a bit of a challenge. So what I'm going to do up here, I'm just going to take a left. I'm going to do a loop and head back to my car. But anyway, I'm just a little bit dissatisfied with the maintenance here. Even all this, you know, this is like taking the, what is it called? The thing they pull behind the tractor that cuts the grass, bush hog. Taking the bush hog through here, one pass, and it'll knock this stuff down, no problem. So anyway, I reported it. I think it was the same guy who took my money when I went through the security point there, the guard shack. I've been hiking Lake Louisa for about 6 or 7 years now, and I've had a lot of wonderful times here, and I've hiked hundreds of miles here. However, in that time, I have yet to see a snake, if you can believe it, especially in this tall grass. A lot of people wouldn't hike in this tall grass. Now it's thinning out here a bit. My wife doesn't like to hike in it because she's afraid that, oops, just had some kind of a flying thing land on me. She's afraid that there will be a snake lurking in the grass. But anyway, just venting. It is a beautiful morning, and I'm taking it slow. And so far I have no pain in my bad leg. When I get home this morning, we've got family, my brother-in-law Tom and his wife Patty, and my daughter Elizabeth and her husband Adam, and their dog Teddy. They're all coming over for a swim in the pool. And my daughter and my brother-in-law, daughter, my sister-in-law, brother-in-law, and my wife all go to the same church on Sunday morning. I think it's a Methodist church, St. Luke's, over in the Windermere area, Dr. Phillips Windermere. And as I've mentioned before, this is my church right here. I was a Catholic my whole life, and anyway, I don't partake in the Mass anymore. I found that I much enjoy coming out here, being in God's beauty. So after the service, 9:30 to 10:30 this morning, they're going to come over to the house. My house is about 21 miles from the entrance to this park. Anyway, yeah, this definitely needs to be mowed. If I didn't know the trail, I'd almost not be able to see it. Of course, here it's pretty easy to see, but I'm kind of out in the middle of nowhere. And it's a place that I enjoy being. With the hustle and bustle of the world today that we all live in, it's just nice to come out here and, have some clear mind time. There should be a sign up here. I think I see one. And I have two choices: to turn around and go back, or go left or right. I think there's a right here too. I'm going to go left, complete this circle. Believe it or not, my left calf isn't bothering me at all. This is the same leg I could not walk on 4 weeks ago. Yeah, this is just deplorable. Believe it or not, these are hiking trails, and I thought I saw a sign. Huh. Maybe I'm delusional. Anyway, I'm going this way. My instinct tells me. You can see though how poorly maintained this is. So when I get home, Teresa's made a macaroni and cheese, and probably is going to have some choice of meat, maybe ham or something. And we're going to go swimming, which is always nice. And then we're going to have lunch, and they'll probably hang around until 3 p.m. Yeah, it's really poorly maintained. I'm surprised. I'm going to do a little turn around here. It's very pretty, but, and if I didn't say something, it would probably grow to 4 feet high. I remember the morning I did talk to Rachel last year. I told her that I would, love to volunteer, maybe one day a week, and volunteer to maintain some of the trails here. And she didn't seem interested, so I just left it at that. Can't do more than offer your free services one day a week. I'm sure there are other people who hike here a lot. I haven't seen them. There's nobody out here, but I do know all of these trails. I don't do this one very often, but still, I know it. This is 53. I think that's where I want to go. Okay, now this has been mowed. See the difference? Quite a difference here. Okay. And it's an equestrian trail, 53 to 51. Let me look down at my map if I can get it open here. Okay. And let's see here. 50. This is 52. You can't even read it. The numbers are off. So this is Trailhead 52. Okay, which is right where my thumb is, if you can see it. And I am going to go left and then another left just to make sure. 52, go this way. Yep. Yeah. Something's not right here. That's 52, 53. Yeah, okay, I get it. Now, something's still not right here. But anyway, 53 is cool. That's where I need to go, this way. I feel pretty good right now. It's hot, but it's not anything that's gonna put me on the ground. This is much shorter, this grass. So they've done something here. This is probably cut, I would say, a week ago. I don't see any clippings, but it's quite a bit lower. So I'm going to follow this, and eventually when I get up here to the end of this little part, I think I take another left and then a right to my car. This is just the first hike for this morning. My lower back, took some Advil this morning. My lower back is a little sore, which is not a good sign, because I've seen that grow into agonizing pain sometimes. But 4 Advil before I left the house, that should help it. I'm walking at a 2 mile an hour rate, which is slow. I never hike fast. This is my second hike since I've been injured, and I am going faster than the last time. But anyway, well, I'll close it out now. Bob, and enjoying this. It's beautiful out here, and I hope to do another 1 or 2 shorter hikes here this morning. This one's going to end up being 2 to 3 miles, this hike, and the furthest that I've hiked since I was injured was the last time I was here, which was about 1.5 miles. But that was a week ago. And I've been a good patient. I've been resting my leg throughout the day and getting some work done in the workshop, but also resting it. It seems my right knee is a little sore. If anything hurts leg-wise, say my right knee, just a very minor pain. So anyway, I'm going to sign out here, out in the middle of nowhere. It's kind of like, almost like BLM land. Beautiful puffy, few puffy clouds coming in. And anyway, just a beautiful morning hike at one of my favorite places. So Bob, signing out. Hope you have an enjoyable weekend.